Yo, what's up guys? Score7 here. This is just a little quick video. This past NFL Sunday, now I know there's still games to play today. Today's Monday, and there's actually a couple games tomorrow, which is Tuesday. But what a wild Sunday, I believe. You know, some games and some results that weren't expected. Let's start off with my Lions. My Lions going up against the 10-3, well now 10-4 Arizona Cardinals. I expected us to get killed. I could see Jared Goff still throwing for 2 touchdowns, the rushing game being somewhat good, but no way did I expect us to go out against the Arizona Cardinals and win 30-12. That just was not in the realm of possibility, I thought, in my mind. But hey, we did. I mean, what a good game by Jared Goff. I mean, for the exception of the Denver game, Jared Goff has looked like an actual quarterback, you know, towards the end of this year. So, it was fun to watch. It really was. I just hope we don't lose out in the first pick. That's all I fear. I feel like we're going to play ourselves out of the first pick, which is such a Lions thing to do. But, you know, it is what it is. But still, it seems like the Lions just like to beat the Cardinals, no matter how good or bad each team is. I mean, like last year, Cardinals were the better team against the Lions, and the Lions won in Arizona. I mean, it also just seems like the Lions play the Cardinals every single year. I mean, it's just our annual Cardinals game. But it was a surprising game, you know, to say the least. I did not expect the Lions to go out and pretty much dominate the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray. But hey, I guess it's any given Sunday. What else happened? How about the Steelers? Desperate for a win, going up against the Titans, and everybody thought the Titans were going to win. And the Steelers pulled off, I believe it's the upset against the Titans. Now, yes, I understand that if Derrick Henry was healthy, the Titans probably would not have lost against the Steelers. But the Titans still should have beaten the Steelers. But you know what? Kudos to Big Ben and the Steelers. They pulled off the win at home, and they needed it if they wanted to be somewhat still in the playoff race or the division race, which the AFC North is, any team in that division can still win it. And any team within it is within one game, and that is incredible. That Packers game was crazy. I can't believe the Ravens went for 2 again and didn't get it again. At least that's what I think would happen. I don't know if they missed the extra point. I didn't really watch. I watched the game, but then when the Packers went up like 31-17, 31-17, I thought it was over. To be honest, I mean, Hundley is basically the clone version of Lamar Jackson. And I just didn't think that he would mount the comeback, but he did. And I was watching a Gamecast, and I saw that they tied it up. I mean, not tied it up. They got a touchdown to go with, down 1, but they didn't get the tying point. So it just went the final. I didn't see anything that said did they go for 2 or not. So my guess is they went for 2 and didn't get it. So, but still, the Packers defense is a liability, I think, on that team. And if they want to go far, that defense has to play better. But yeah, they're the most shocking one, I believe. Yes, I guess you could say the Lions game was the most shocking, but this is, to me, the most shocking. The Saints beat the Buccaneers 9-0. I mean, 3 field goals won that game, no touchdowns. Tom Brady got shut out for the first time since 2006. I'm so glad I didn't watch that game. That game must have been so boring to watch, unless you like defense. If you love defense, that was the game for you. But yeah, that was such a boring game. I'm so glad I didn't watch it. I feel bad for all the Buccaneer bettors and the over bettors, which there was a lot of them. But yeah, that was such a boring game. My gosh. And to me, that is the most surprising, because I didn't think that Tom Brady was going to get shut out. But I guess the Saints just owned the Buccaneers. You know, And I want to say one last thing. If you guys have made it this far, if you have, I appreciate you guys watching these videos, and if you could, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel, but there's one thing I want to say. I believe, in my opinion, Jonathan Taylor deserves to be in the serious consideration for the MVP award. Every time I see MVP talks, I see, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and other quarterbacks, but I never see Jonathan Taylor on that list. And maybe if he's on the list, he's on the bottom part. Hear me out. Jonathan Taylor is a large part of why the Colts are 8-6. If it wasn't for Jonathan Taylor, I don't believe the Colts would be 8-6 right now. Now, I'm not trying to diss Carson Wentz or trying to downplay how he's played. Carson Wentz has played better this year than he has in recent years. That's a fact. And the defense is a pretty good defense as well. However, Jonathan Taylor has pretty much taken over the Colts. And Jonathan Taylor is one of the main reasons why they score points. He may not score every single run, but he gets enough yardage where the defense pays attention to Jonathan Taylor, which then opens up the pass game. That's basic offensive football. Have a good running game that opens up the pass game. But you need a competent running back to do that. And Jonathan Taylor is more than competent. And his numbers back it up. So to me, the things that Jonathan Taylor has done this year, he deserves to be in the serious consideration for the MVP. And why should we limit the MVP to just quarterbacks? Why? I mean, you look at the Heisman, which I know it's college, but the Heisman is basically the MVP award of college football. And yes, 9 times out of 10, a quarterback wins the Heisman. But there's always that non-quarterback that wins it every once in a while. Like Devontae Smith, wide receiver, just last year. Mark Ingram years ago, running back, he won it. How about way back when Charles Woodson won it? Defensive back. I mean, every once in a while, there's a different positional player that wins the Heisman. And I think the same should be for the overall MVP of the NFL. Now, yes, I know that there's Super Bowl MVPs that are sometimes not the quarterback, but that's different. That's the Super Bowl. We're talking about the whole entire league. Who is the MVP? And to me, personally, yes, Aaron Rodgers should be one of the finalists. Yes, Tom Brady should be one of the finalists. But I think that Jonathan Taylor deserves to be in the serious consideration for it just because of what he has done this season. And his numbers do back it up. His numbers do back it up. That's just my opinion. I just wish Jonathan Taylor got more talk about the MVP than he has been. But yeah, that's just my opinion, and no one can change it for me. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this little week 13. No, we're not at week 13. We're at, I think, week 15 we just finished up. Hope you guys enjoyed this little week 15 recap, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Take it easy, y'all.